What's good? It's Chigozy. Friday, May 29th, 2020. A day with 74, 38 numerology. Killing equals 74 and 38. Masonic equals 74 and 38. Death equals 38 and 20. So, they're going to talk about that on the front page. Here we get the 54 date numerology. Jesuit order equals 54. Sun equals 54. The sun is their logo. Today, it's also a date with 34 numerology, murder 34. Guys, murder in Gematria equals 38 and 34, and killing equals 43 reflection, 38, 74. Guys, there's a lot of death, killing, murder numbers in the media. And then we even get the 56 date numerology, Society of Jesus 56, coronavirus 56. Anthony Fauci with that connection as well. I just want to look for some death, killing, murder stuff right in the propaganda. Of course. Floyd's death sparks outrage across the nation. And honestly, I even had a feeling it was going to even be about this. It was just so obvious. But again, it could have been anything. And it's talking about the death of this man in Minneapolis, George Floyd, which again, another Masonic ritual by the numbers. So again, death in Gematria equals 38 and 20. You saw Hell's a day with 38 and 20 numerology. We were talking about that death, killing, murder. RIP, all equal 38. So do you see how they're matching the Gematria here with the stories? And that's honestly what they could all be talking about on the front page today. So they particularly use the word death in this propaganda. White House on lockdown, armored vehicles in Atlanta, blocked roads in San Jose. This is what's happening now. But why aren't they all on CNN? Here's my thing. Sure, people are taking a stand, but guys, there's a lot of this government-led, controlled opposition. But even then, why can't all these people, this is what I want to happen, right? But in the media, why are these people storming CNN, storming the police officers' places, the police stations, and then demanding this type of shit? Why are you guys at Target? Well, of course, I know why, because the government's for the insurance shit, but you know what I mean? Even why this? I get it. I'm not denouncing it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Better action could be taken. We could be in better spots. I think the media, CNN's offices, number one. Because then guess what? No one would even hear from in his propaganda. Wave of violence against blacks, throwing parents a devastating challenge. And again, we just had the whole Wuhan coronavirus stuff, Wuhan 22. I said this year, look out for black people themes. Black people are connected to that number because Negro equals 22. Basketball 22. The league of NBA is filled with black people. We had Kobe Bryant dying. We kicked off the year with the death of David Stern. Other basketball people are dying. And again, they're talking about black people in 2020. A new civil lawsuit alleges Harvey Weinstein raped a 17-year-old in the 1990s. So, kill equals 17, Mason 17. Of course, teen equals 17. I've said every single time, not every single time, but the vast majority of the time they use teens in the media is with the number 17. Why? Because T is the 20th letter. 2 plus 0 is 2. E is the 5th. E is the 5th. N is the 14th. You add those. Well, N is the 14th. 1 plus 4 is 5. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 is 17. And then 199, that's the 46 prime. Talking about 1990s. Sacrifice 46. Chaos 46. So I just want to click on this piece of propaganda with these 3 black people here because we're going to get racist numbers. So we got to document them. Well, black equals 29. This is the 29th. They're talking about this. That's the main reason all this propaganda is also themed this way today. You have to remember that. Black equals 29, just using alphabetical order, and 34. It's a day with 34 numerology. See? George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor. What can black parents possibly tell their kids now about staying safe? This is contrived propaganda. This is all government run. 1239. Slaves equals 39. Tuskegee 39. Stand on black people throughout history. It's time to have a talk about the talk. So the talk might have those racist numbers in them that we're looking for. Probably might not. And that's fine, because then it shows that, We're not looking for things. So you can see whatever you're looking for. That's just stupid because they probably won't have what we're looking for. See, no 42s, no 59s. So again, it's something else. 23 is the ninth prime. 77, 40, 112. Your numbers for Catholicism, for Zionists. Judaism 77. With these numbers. That's what this pattern. Again, there's different patterns. So you see, I'm not trying to make it work. I'm not trying to make it racist as possible. Sure, the 23 to 9th prime, they all reduce to 5. When we read out 5 and 9, you get 42. But, it's clear that they're going for more like this. Judaism, the talk, pretty much almost a perfect overlap. Are you seeing this? Avoid confrontations. For generations, black parents have given the same lecture to their children. Don't act out. Stay away from bad places. Avoid confrontations. Be a fucking pussy. Because of all the propaganda. And what caught my eye here was to avoid confrontations in light of all this social distancing crap going on. And of course, you have to mention white people. Again, they're trying to make it against black versus white, all that type of stuff, instead of the Catholic Church, the Jesuit order, the false ones, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, etc. The Knights Templar putting out all this divisive propaganda. The Catholic Church and the slave trade. They're not going to talk about that ever in this nonsense media. Speaking of Catholics and who's, look at this. Donald Trump, Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg silent as Trump uses Facebook to threaten looting will lead to shooting. Well, it's all a ritual. They're doing some sort of Masonic handshake probably with this Freemason George Washington in the background. But Facebook equals 50 like Freemasonry. Facebook equals 31. But looting, shooting, 222. Look at this. Order out of chaos equals 222. Of course, so does Wuhan coronavirus. But the main thing they're doing here is the order out of chaos. Looting will lead to shooting. Chaos. That's the Freemasonic motto. Trump equals 218. And Francis Bacon, just how they put it up on the signs, all caps. Trump 218. That's 138 seconds. Federal 138. This is bullshit from the federal government. Donald Trump equals 138. 138 second video. So we do gotta see what looting and shooting equals, and then move on to the next piece of propaganda. Looting equals 38. 34. It's a date in 92. It's the 29th, a date with 38, 34 numerology. You see, they're talking about looting. And you see the 97 and the 92? Remember the whole amendment thing Donald Trump was in. If you write out the name of the amendment, propaganda he was in, that amendment equals the same things, 97, 92. Trump equals 25, 29. 97 to 25th prime. It's all that pattern. I used to even have that memorized, but I'll have to relook at it. I don't want to misquote it. But he was in some sort of you guys know what I'm talking about. So what's the next thing? They said shooting too, of course. We know what that equals. 53, 107, the 20th prime, 44, 37, 109. With the S exception equals 53. Donald Trump's the 44th person to be president. This is a birthday thing, like Mark Zuckerberg's birthday was, Israel's birthday, May 14th. I think this is something to look more into. I just don't really care to look in. And guys, it's fake news, bullshit propaganda. We've called these actors out on their nonsense way too many times to waste more time on them. Drive-in concerts may be the answer to the summer shows you're missing. Oh, God. That sounds so awful. I'm sorry, I would hate... The whole point of going to a concert is to be out there, live with the music and the people. I mean, it's just a mockery. And then, of course, they have a black man on the 29th. Locusts threaten livelihoods in Kenya. The Weekend, The Weekend, 33 photos. Just, again, creating content, guys, is as easy as getting on CNN's bullshit propaganda and scrolling down the page. Because you scroll down the nonsense, you will see the number 33 as an example to show people. How much time do we have? Okay, you guys, you know what's about to happen. We're gonna have to look at those photos, and this will probably be a 20-minute video. But former NBA star tearing up Latin music charts. Again, basketball 22. So one of the themes in the music industry now is, again, basketball 2020, and there's more to that as well. Trump's new executive order is as phony as his Twitter feed. Okay, guys, can you please leave this video and never believe that this guy tweets? They're telling you that his Twitter feed is phony. Oh my God. Guys, we've been saying it since day one. He doesn't tweet. They are contrived tweets from the propaganda software suite run by the Catholic Church. Obviously, they are fake tweets. Look, 343, the cube of Saturn, 7 times 7 times 7. And this Saturnian piece of propaganda with this Saturnian actor. This tweet violated the Twitter rules about glorifying violence. However, Twitter has determined that it may be in the public's interest for the tweet to remain accessible because it's propaganda. Like, you know, I don't want to read his tweet. It's just bullshit about Minneapolis. I mean, it's coded. It's important, but you know what I mean? I want to go to those photos. But can I just at least document this? You are all watching this video now. You cannot deny this. They're telling you that his tweets are fucking phony. So next time, if you say, oh, if someone asks you, if you want proof, because what do these sheep do anyway? They use the propaganda sources anyway. So if you show them this, but they're like, oh, CNN, it's this, it's liberal media. Fucking retards. It is all fake news propaganda for the Jesuit order, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, etc. It is called the Zionist Federation for a reason, and now you have the federal government of the United States of America. What to watch in June. Look at this black guy with the black and red Jesuit order colors. I don't know if that's an O or a C on him. I don't want to guess. Let's see this. Yeah, let me not waste any more time. I don't even look at all these 33 photos, but we'll have fun looking at a couple of them. 1009, 19, order out of chaos, chaos equals 19. 1 of 33. Third police precinct, police equals 33. Talk about them in some 33 photos, but I mean, guys, the police are in all these galleries anyway. They put up propaganda all the time. George Floyd was 46 years old. I had never looked much into this. So I forgot that he was 46. Chaos 46, Sacrifice 46. He's 46 years old. Knee on Floyd's neck. Just a ritual. People are burning down the Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, by people, the federal government. People just following along. Cemetery workers bury an alleged COVID-19 victim. There's more death coding. Again, look at today's date numerology. Although they published this yesterday. 3 of 33. People. So look at this sheep. I'm sorry, guys. The software application's jumping around. Maybe it's a good time to close this. Then maybe we try again later because it's kind of weird. Without making this video too long. But look at this. I mean, she's wearing plastic cloth hung on a clothesline. That's how they're hugging each other. Her grandma, because she doesn't want to get her sick over some shit that's. I mean, these people can't even prove exists. They don't even know exists. Probably doesn't even. This is dumb as fuck. Look at these fucking sheep. And of course, probably a couple of actors for the federal government, but you know what I mean. They have dumbass idiots out there doing the same thing. And look at this. These are also, I'm sure, paid college kids, just paid to be in this promotional propaganda piece. But, I'm sure none of these people are getting sick. They're all fine. They're not wearing masks. They're not social distancing. Look at these young kids. They don't care. They're selfish, all this shit. No, they're normal human beings living their lives, not being fucking retarded. Believing some crap from the federal government. Look at this NASA, of course. Guys, I know if it's giving you a headache, I'm really sorry. I don't know. Okay, I'll try to scroll down a little bit better. It's like but you see what's happening. You tap it a little bit, it'll like move around. Storm clouds pass over the vehicle assembly building as SpaceX Falcon 9 blah, blah, blah. But they say launch pad 39A. 391. A is the first letter. The reflection of that is 193, the 44th prime, space 44. That's what they say. It was later on. Look at this last sentence. Well, the last piece of the sentence, but was scrubbed for weather 17 minutes before liftoff. I don't know where the sentence starts. SpaceX was slated to launch astronauts Douglas Hurley and Robert Behnken on a mission to the International Space Station, but was scrubbed for weather 17 minutes before liftoff. Space 1744. So you said they're clearly coding 17 and 44 instead of this coded ritual. Launch pad 39A, and of course Masonry 39, Zionism 39, Federal 39. Very special number to the space program, to Freemasonry. So do you see how they, again, why does space have these two specific numbers of these four base ciphers, 44 and 17, and 28, it's published on the 28th, this gallery, 44 and 17. They said 17 minutes scrubbing, and then it's what? 39A. See, 193 is the 44th prime, 39A is the first letter. They're easily coding that number inside this riddle. It's like, it's so simple to see. Look at this, some Asian guy in a mask with his glasses on the ground. It's just theater, guys. I don't know what they did, guys. So you know what happens, right? They're web developers. They go through these changes. They'll update their site. They'll change their technology. They still do something, and they did something to their web page. And now whenever you tap it, it just moves. It's kind of annoying. So again, I apologize for that. Arrested by police. Pro-democracy protester. Again, I'm really skipping through these, so I'm sorry if I skip over some of the ones you want to see. I don't know why this on his knee pads look like the Denver Broncos. I mean, yeah, I admit that could be coincidental, but it looks like the Denver Broncos logo on his knee pad on the left there. I'm just going to point that out. Keep that in mind for anything coming up. Look at this actor, Donald Trump, golfing. But I was laughing. Why was I laughing? Because, guys, China, the Denver Broncos, is run by the same exact organization. The Denver Broncos is owned and operated by China. Why? Because it's owned and operated by the same mind control outfit who employs this actor, Donald Trump, to participate in this fake news golf propaganda, Golf 22, 2020, 22 the master building number. They run China. They run Donald Trump. They run the Denver Broncos. They run Denver, Colorado. Colorado on the 30th parallel, the 38th state. Colorado equals 38. I mean, come on. Always with the death-killing murder rituals. U.S. President Donald Trump plays golf at the Trump National Golf Club in Sterling, Virginia on Saturday, May 23rd. 235, 23.5 times 2 is 47, like Trump, like president. There's a little bit more gematria you gotta do, though. A little bit more. Golf, okay, golf is just 22. Again, but 68, like Donald J. Trump, like Donald John Trump. God. It's just, okay, so see, we got the picture. Now let me scroll down. Let's try it. This is impossible. At least in this type of view. So we'll just look at the first 10 photos and this will be done. Then we can look at the rest later, possibly, or maybe not. 97, see, they're saying at least 97 people were killed in this airline crash. 97 is the 25th prime. Death 25. I know airline equals 121. I don't know what else it equals. I don't think it equals 95 or anything. No. No, it's a plane and plane crash, and we'll move on. Just the obvious ones to see the gematria. See, exactly. The obvious ones to see the gematria. What is it most normally called? A plane crash. They're saying 97 people died in a plane crash. 97, right here, English ordinal, use alphabetical order, you see? P is the 16th letter, L is the 12th, etc. You add them up, 97, the 25th prime. And what they're saying, this is a plane crash. At least 97 people were killed. And they even called it right here, plane crash. You see that? I'm not making this work. Very clearly, they're using gematria to code these riddles. That's why I like the photo galleries. It's just, evidence all bunched together neatly in a nice, well, I used to say nice carousel, but now where the fucking their motherfucking web developers did, I don't know. This shit's kind of stupid. But anyway, Xi Jinping in China On the 28th, China 28. There's always more here. He's here pressing this green button with the red and the yellow next to it. It's symbolic, probably. Go, stop, slow down. I don't know. But we saw it. Now we know that it's a riddle that exists. We can think about it. And then 10 of 33. This will be the last one. A man sits with a pelican in St. James Park in London on Thursday, May 21st. So it's as simple as me want to just do the name of the park and the pelican. I think I just want to see pelican in the date numerology, but it might not work. But again, I'm not trying to hide anything. If it doesn't work, that's good. It shows how to do this analysis. Pelican might just have some Freemasonry numbers, some Catholic Church numbers. Look, Pelican 33. Come on. That's why he's over the pelican. Pelican 33 and 33 photos. That's why they chose this one. Pelican 39, Masonry 39, 33. It's all Freemasonry. That's why he's with the pelican. It is a nod to Freemasonry. Masonry equals 33 and 39 like pelican. Think of the New Orleans Pelicans. That is a team run by the Freemasons. It is a fake team. Whatever sport they play is fake. Basketball, fake as fuck. And if I got the sport wrong, it goes to show. But it's all fake, fakery bullshit anyway. May 21st. $66, $30, $46, $10. So, there's not too much for the date I'm seeing right there. I know when you read out 33, you get 66. That's the big one. Pelican 33. They use 66 to code 33 all the time. So it's this big 33 ritual. That's what these people are doing. It's always 33 in the propaganda because they are the Scottish Rite Freemasons with the 33 degrees. 33 equals 66. 60. That's a day with 66 numerology. So understand what these people are doing. And of course, there's more. I'm probably not seeing something else. St. James Park. He's in London, England. He's in England 33. See? If you just know gematria for some words, you can already piece it together. He's in England 30 on a day with 30 numerology. See? England 33, like pelican. It's just contrived. London, of course, equals 74. So, St. James Park. St. James 48 like Freemason. St. James Park equals 74 like Masonic. 133 like government. But, again. Oh, St. James's Park, see? So we gotta be accurate. You gotta be accurate with what they're putting in their face. St. James's Park, 35, like Catholic. This is literally from the Catholic Church. That's why England and Catholic Church both equal 132. And that's why you always see minute 32 second videos all over CNN, which is Catholic Church propaganda. See, that's who runs the show. May 21st, Jesuit order number, Jesuit 2021. Let's look at this beach, social distancing. These people are so stupid. But they probably have to, honestly. So the government, they don't have to do anything. They just choose to because they choose to follow the government. All right. Peace out. Yeah, we're done here. Peace out.